Should I do the Delta Main Basic or Delta Main Classic?
I do basic because I'm a cheap biatch.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Wow, guys. I'm going to be smiling like ear to ear for the next.
Wait, I'm so confused. So, am I buying 2 separate tickets even though it's for a round trip? And I'm so confused about this.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. You're paying that in total,
okay.
But you have to pick your next flight.
Okay. Because you know me, I see multiple numbers and automatically I know.
No, I feel you. That's why I like Hopper, because I feel like they simplify it as much. And this is not sponsored. Hopper sponsor me. Hopper sponsor me, because I use y'all all the time.
Yeah, so does this look correct?
The screen is frozen. Send me a screenshot.
Oh my God.
Oh, one thing about Carson y'all need to know is he has 0 tolerance for patience. He is the least patient person I ever met in my entire life. How do you feel? How are you feeling about buying this ticket?
Excited, but also kind of pissed because this shit is expensive, man. Hell, I don't know if you know this, but everyone in America is broke at the moment. So
no, that's actually so real. Okay. What part are you on?
Seat selection.
What seat are you gonna get?
Window seat. I ain't trying to be next to nobody like that.
Well, can I get a window seat?
But I'm also not trying to be next to the emergency door.
You want to?
Okay, now here comes the actual hard part of doing this.
What, paying for it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna be here the whole entire December. The entire December.
And like a week of January.
That's true. So New Year's.
Oh my gosh. Yo, New Year's in Africa? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Carson just bought his ticket. We lit. Because everybody be trying to tell me they're coming in December. Everyone tells me they're coming in December. No one comes in December. No one ever even comes. So now Carson's coming. Who do I want to come next? Obviously, I want Donovan to come. Obviously, I want McKinney to come. Like, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like your mind, your body, and your soul are in 3 different places?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like you've been running on empty? I felt the same way. Carson, you know, I literally had a dead-end job. I was in a relationship that served me in no way possible. The truck had tires balder than dad. No, it did. I feel like the truck was kind of a metaphor for how my life was going. Like the tires, like I felt like I had no grip, no traction. It felt like it was just one storm away from spinning out of control. Like my life, you know? And I feel like I call that time period in my life the static, because that's what it felt like. Constant static, you know? Can you relate to that? Or am I like, that was the main reason what drove me to buy my ticket. Like just feeling like that, because I felt like I wanted to run away. I felt like when I got here, I wasn't trying to run away. But like something was probably calling to me, because I could have up and got that ticket and gone anywhere, you know? It was like a call for me to remember something that was never forgotten. What do you think about that? Like, do you feel like you can remember something that you've never even forgotten?
Yeah, definitely. Like, or feel like something is missing, but you can't put a finger on what it is or why. Like, this isn't the most kindest world.
It's not.
For us.
Not for Black people.
At all. And so to, just to finally be able to go to Africa, see where, my people came from. That, I feel like, at heart, where we came from, who we are. It'll always be a part of us. And to finally be able to see that, experience that, is just something that every Black person, if they are
That's
able
what this trend, like my channel, is all about. That's why I wanted to get you on here, so we could just be a living testimony to that. Because it's not about moving to Ghana. It's not about moving to anywhere else. You know, it's wherever that call is coming from. It's you trying to reclaim your peace in just a noisy world.
Like all the times I was at work and you been calling me, telling me about all the issues you've been doing. It's like, well, I have to go now because I don't want to be missing out on life and, having fun.
But I do want to say that when I landed here, that static from before, it didn't just disappear. I feel like actually taking that journey to actually commit to yourself, because you can go anywhere and experience things and yada yada, but like taking that journey to commit to yourself thoroughly and unlocking what that means for you is totally different. When I left and I sold all my stuff, I literally left stuff with Graham that's not even here now. I almost kind of felt like, how do I even describe this? Like cinder blocks crumbling off my feet in a way, because these things that I held dear to me, these things that I was like, this is what makes me me. I don't know. I feel like that was me trying to be intentional and starting to create a rhythm, like me trying to move at a whole different speed. Like one thing I did, I feel like I really started to tune into nature. Did you see that? Did you keep that?
A little bit, yeah. Like ever since like the first time you went and when you came back, like you seem like just a little bit more, just a bit more sure of yourself and a bit more confident.
Definitely more confident.
Like, it's subtle, but it's there.
Thank you for acknowledging that, because I didn't even realize that until I started trying to put the work down and really look back on who I used to be. I think the fastest way for me to find that reconnection was to just slow down and listen to the earth. Is that weird? Does that sound weird?
The earth gives us what we need, but we also have to give back to it as well. It's a give and take relationship. Being disconnected from nature, like it disconnects you. We get everything that we need to live, and we have to nourish that. And if we are disconnected from the earth, we are disconnected from ourselves.
Thank you.
And with America being such a big industrialized, city-focused, like place that it is, you don't get a lot of places where you can like connect with like nature, like as you really should.
Pushing into nature made me want to push more into community. You get what I'm saying? I'm a pretty reclusive person. I'm a pretty reclusive person, but I feel like now I still can talk to anybody, even though like I still consider myself introverted. Nature just made me open up. I know you heard of like folk tales and folklores.
Yeah, of course.
These little stories, they begin to framework our moralities. Did you hear me? Hold on. I only have one bar. Oh my gosh. Bruh, don't tell me I haven't been recording none of that. Okay, at least I was recording on here. I realized I wasn't even screen recording none of that, but I have it recording on the other camera. So, and voice recording. So, period. See, this is why we have backups in place.
Exactly.
Going back to what we were talking about, stories, like the stories that we learn from childhood, they begin to shape our morality. What is like your go-to when you see yourself in a peaceful moment? What do you see?
Usually by myself, like doing something that brings me like either peace, like reading a book, or something productive, that like cleaning, listening to music, like I can be at peace like cleaning like the whole house if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But usually it's like just me being secluded doing something that, whatever I'm doing, I can find peace in that.
Exactly. That's good to look at it in such a like diverse way, how you can find peace in multiple things. Because when I see myself in a peaceful moment, I only see one thing. me personally, I see myself on a beach somewhere. Like,
yeah, that sounds like you.
that is my idea of peace, you know? But I love how you said that. I think we all are working towards this type of peace in our own ways, you know? And I want that this channel to be that. I don't want it to just be vlogs and me, you know, showing my day-to-day life. I actually want it to be videos of me showing you how I'm doing the work to work towards that type of peace, no matter where I am. Yeah, I will say that doing this, you kind of have to have some type of discipline within yourself. And I started to apply these like principles to my life. And I feel like anybody watching, anyone have probably applied them to their lives as well, not even knowing. The first one that I think is important is that stories are a compass. What do you think about that? Do you think that you kind of applies?
Yeah, there's been studies that literally reading books encourages empathy and like encourages like people to think critically about like their emotions and other problems. Like,
literally,
reading and literacy is so important because
it is.
They give you stories, they give you lessons throughout life that you can apply like to the world around.
See, we're right here. We're all right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second principle that I apply to my life is that art is a mirror. You know, like how to find art in the day-to-day, how to find art and not just the painting, but in the way the light hits the wall. Art, what is art? Art is something that invokes emotion. As long as something is giving you an emotion, it's art. The next key that I'm sure you apply to your life is that music is a key, and how different rhythms and melodies can unlock emotions and create a state of peace and connection faster than words can.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have voice audio. Carson, go ahead and tell us what you were talking about and how music is key.
Yeah, there's like different kinds of music for like different kinds of like emotions. Like whenever I want to feel sad, I put on some sad music and I start crying. Whenever I want to feel happy, I put on something with a good upbeat tempo. I like to dance. You know, music is supposed to make you feel something.
That's true. Music moves us. It connects us. You know, you can go to a bar, club, whatever you want to call it. You can dance with someone you never even spoke to, but you'll dance with them before you speak to them through that music connecting you. The fourth one I like to say is how nature grounds us. You know, you have to touch grass every now and then. You have to be touching some kind of grass, because if not, you're not centered, you're not focused. And even experiencing nature isn't going on a hike. Experiencing nature can be you going on a walk through the neighborhood, can be you touching a tree, can be you watering a flower. You know, it doesn't have to be big, but in some way you have to connect to what connects us all. We all live on this earth, as you said.
Simple as that. Little things.
Little things, exactly. Everyone has their own balance, but in some way applying this principle to your life will, I promise you, round you out. And if it doesn't, then come see me and we'll work up something. The fifth and most important one is that silence is a signal. This is where we learn to turn everything else off so we can like hear the quiet. And I like to think that quiet is our own intuition. That's when we sit and listen to our own, what our spirit, what our subconscious is actually telling us. Have you ever just sat in silence and learned something new about yourself?
No, I can't sometimes. Like, I like talking to myself because I'm a fun person to talk to. And
I say where silence plays in for me is just that's that voice that's trying to tell you to remember what was forgotten. You know, like meditation is a form of silence. I feel like sitting looking at yourself in the mirror is a form of silence. You know, it's still a form of communication with yourself. It isn't just you being quiet and not being aware to what's going on around you, but it's being observant, you know, like you said. But I want every video on this channel from this day forward to be an immersive experience into every one of these instruments. But I think these principles in depth can create a bigger picture and create a bigger story. So if you guys want a separate video of me explaining these principles in depth and how I actually apply them to my life, go ahead and write that in the comments and I'll do that. But I had to just touch base and let you guys know exactly what we're going to be getting into this new season of my YouTube and my life. I'm actually so excited for your journey, and I'm so glad that you're coming.
I'm excited. I just can't wait to just explore everything, you know, see, what I can get into, just explore.
I know. Are you open to, when you get here, maybe you can tap into one of these experiences on my channel?
Of course, anything to get seen, as you know, put me in the spotlight.
Yeah, y'all don't know, Carson is the drama, so y'all will actually love and eat him up. Thank you, Carson, for actually even buying your ticket on this video. That was unplanned. I didn't know he was gonna buy his ticket right here, right now on the video. Like,
I mean, I was gonna like try to get it like ASAP, like this weekend, since you'll be able to help me because I've never bought like a ticket outside the country before.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know I'm terrible with numbers, and I'll stop too many numbers.
We're both terrible with numbers. Don't try and act like I'm better with numbers, because I'm probably worse. He's gonna be here he's coming in November, but he's gonna be here the entire December and for New Year's. So you guys will probably see that on the channel. Yeah, I'm so excited, Carson. I couldn't do this reintroduction without my brother. I really couldn't. Like, y'all don't even know this is my other half.
Honestly, I just cannot wait. Like, and like having you there, like, and you already know like where to go, what to do. Like, I'm just excited. You know, show me around. Like, I'm ready for a good time.
Of course, we're always ready for a good time, though. If y'all see us out, don't hesitate, because we have fun. Okay.
Like good vibes and good times. That's what we're about.
Literally. Okay. All right. Well, I love you so much. I will talk to you soon.
All right. Love you, sis.
Okay. Bye.
Later.
I'm going to be smiling like ear to ear for the next, until he gets here. Because I've been trying to get Carson to come out here before I even came back out here this time. So that's really cool. That's really cool. But I did want to say, now that our video is coming to a close, I did say that this is the rebirth of this channel, okay? And I want you guys to actually do the work with me, because this isn't just about my journey. It's about our journey together. And I want to be taking those steps right there with you. So after this video ends, or even before, if you want to go and do it now, I encourage that. I want you to use one of these instruments. So the first one would be to call an older relative and ask for one simple story about their childhood and just see what you learn. The next one would be put on a piece of music that moves you. Close your eyes and just listen for 3 minutes. No phone, no distractions. I'm sure you've done that before. So next one would be walk outside. Go on a walk and embrace nature. No phone. Let the wind touch your skin. If you see a tree, touch it. If you see some grass, touch it, okay? The next one is going to be find one thing that you never would consider would be beautiful and just find beauty in that. You guys can't see it, but there's a mop leaning against this wall because we were doing some cleaning out here before setting up. And I'm just like, wow, I'm trying to find the beauty in this thing, and I can. The color of it is beautiful. So something simple like that. Find something simple, beautiful, and I encourage you to write it down. You don't have to, but I encourage you to write it down. And then the next one would be to just sit in silence for 2 minutes. That's embracing that silence. Sit in that silence for 2 minutes. No phone again, no distraction again. Just sit and listen to what your intuition is telling you. Listen to that call from inside that's telling you to remember what you never even forgot. I know this may seem silly. I know it may seem a little out there. But these are the first steps. We're going to start simple, but these are the first steps to unlocking that peace. Where you see yourself when you think of peaceful, you have to start doing these. You have to start putting the work to yourself, which is the hard part. I know because I'm doing it right now, and I want us to be able to do this together. So yeah, just welcome to this rebirth. Welcome to this journey. And I'm so glad you're here. Like I told you guys, this is going to be an immersive experience now. We're going to be steering away from vlogs. I will keep some of the vlogs up, but what I am about is more than just surface. And I want you guys to see that. So that's what this is about. I'm so excited. Don't forget to like, subscribe, just so you can know what's going on next. Woo! I can't believe we got that over with, guys. Y'all don't even know how excited I am for this next drop. Tune in.